A Fall Day's Date, written by Flutterpriest, read by Sectus the Changeling. 1 eggnog latte and a pumpkin spice latte, please. To go, you say to the mare behind the counter. She smiles back at you and nods as you turn to your mare friend. Princess Cadence looks positively stunning this afternoon. Her hair is done in a new sort of braid that you've never seen before, bound together with her signature blue ribbons. She smiles happily, her eyes locked onto you. One could chide the two of you for being gross in public, but, well, it's been a while. Cadence had been absolutely swamped with school and princess lessons. It's been almost 2 weeks since the two of you had done more than heard each other's voices, or seen each other in more than photographs or stray daydreams. Being in separate schools is truly difficult, and that your family is talking about moving soon. Well, maybe that's not worth dwelling on right now. The mayor comes back with 2 coffees, handing Cadence the pumpkin spice latte, and you the eggnog. "Have a nice day," she says happily, before returning back to the line. You and Cadence turn to leave the shop before you say anything incriminating. "Why do they always give you my pumpkin spice latte?" you ask, feeling somewhat offended. "Something about mares and pumpkin spice? Don't take it to the heart, baby," Cadence says happily, exchanging your cups with about quick magic. The air outside nips at your skin, forcing you to wrap your scarf just a bit tighter around your neck. "God, I've missed you," you say, placing an arm around her. "I missed you too," Cadence says, leaning into your embrace as the two of you walk down the side of Canterlot Street. "I swore my classes would never give me a day off." You feel a warmth flood through your chest at her words, confirming the words you tell yourself when you feel lonely. "So, I had an idea what we could do for our date today, if you're interested." Cadence finishes sipping a drink of her coffee, then gleams up with you. "Honestly, as long as I get to spend time with you, I'm happy. Take me anywhere." You chuckle to yourself, then take your own drink, checking the street post to ensure you were guiding her in the correct direction. "Oh, be careful with that. I could take you to a football game," you chuckle. "I'll end you," Cadence says. "You know I hate football. Hockey? Completely different." "Well, maybe once there's some ice down, we can have a snowy day date. But I have something different planned for today. How does the zoo sound?" At that moment, Cadence exploded, not in the way that a balloon would. That's not this kind of story. No, rather there was more of an ear-piercing shriek of glee that caused all the pass-byers to stare at the two of you. "I love the zoo." "I know you love the zoo," you chuckle. Cadence's pace intensively picked up, following the directions you memorized in your head, as if she had walked the same path a million times as a filly. Heck, it was almost as if, for a moment, she turned back into a filly. And this is exactly what you hoped for. Not for her turning into a filly. That would be weird. But rather, Cadence never really gets to just let go for a while. And the best thing you could do is to provide her an outlet to just be herself, to shake off the shackles of her responsibility for a while. Soon the zoo gates appear off in the distance, and you can only help but smile as a skip enters the step of the alicorn, clearly excited for the day ahead. You pull out your 2 tickets and head on inside. What should we go see first? Penguins? The bears? Cuttlefish! Wait, what? A cuttlefish is classified as a mollusc, or that's what the sign says. It's hard to describe this animal. You've seen literally the first time, and to your luck, you arrived around feeding time to see these creatures in action. That's so metal, you muttered. Right? Kaden squeals. They're so cute and awesome, and just watch them. The creatures are viewing act almost like a squid, in which their mouths is covered in a little tentacles that fluttered in the water. Their back could almost be described as being like a manatee ray. It's like a teeny tiny Cthulhu, but without all the culture-y madness stuff that ruins your life. You watch as one begins to blend in with a piece of coral. Behind it was a teeny shrimp fluttering in front of it. Then it shoves a massive tongue like the alien from that one movie about aliens. I can't remember the name. The creature grabs its prey, then pulls it into its grasp as it eats its dinner. The cuttlefish turns all sorts of vivid colors, almost as if in pride of a job well done. That's so cool. The two of you spend moments just pointing out when another is about to leans, or dawing when a cuttlefish turns black in frustration of missing its prey. You can't help but feel happy at watching the way she leans up close to the glass, but careful not to tap it. What neck? Bats! Wait, bats? Really? Next thing you know, you're standing in front of a fox jungle exhibit. The bats fly to and fro overhead, searching the ground for the fruit on the ground. Cadence walks forth, open mouthed, as a bat flies up to her, hovering beside her, examining the weird being in front of their echolocation, then flies away. Don't talk too loud, she says happily, maybe more to herself than you, or move too fast. Sure enough, as you stand still, a bat lands just a foot in front of you and pauses, examining you. It hops forward a few interesting steps. Your heart melts a little, seeing the tiny furred creature with its leathered wings, wondered if you're a friend, foe, or food. It leaps up and flies right on top of Cadence's wing. You look up to her face, and based on her smile, if Cadence died there and then, with that baby bat perched on her wing, she would be a happy alicorn. Soon enough, the chill in the air overwhelms the animals in the outdoor enclosures, and a stallion speaks over the zoo intercom that it will be closing soon. The words fall on deaf ears of Cadence, who smiles widely and coos gently at a tiger who seems especially interested in behind his cage. Princess's man. It is a law somewhere that animals have to love them? Then one of the caretakers come out to hug the kitty and calls for it to come closer for dinner time. Aww, is the zoo already closing? Cadence asked. Yeah, you say, hearing the disappointment in her voice and reflecting in your own to match. To be fair, it has been 5 hours. Silence. Wait, what? Yeah, you said. The sun is already setting. She fidgets with her hoofs as she looks back at you. I just spent all day gushing over the animals. I was like a little filly. I hope you didn't think I was ignoring you or anything. You chuckle and kneel in front of her to meet her eye to eye. Not at all, babe. I had a wonderful time, and you were absolutely adorable. Cadence smiles and walks towards you, resting her head on your shoulder. I love you, babe, you whispered softly in her ear. I love you too, she whispers back. I really needed this. I'm happy to provide. You place a hand on her cheek and pull her lips to yours. You plant a firm yet gentle kiss on her lips. Wanna go get coffee? You ask. But wait, we already had coffee, she asked curiously. I have a problem for pumpkin spice. Please help me. You dork, she chuckles, pressing her lips upon yours once more. And so, maybe the day at the zoo had slowly become more and more of a blur to you as the time went on, but some memories stuck close and deep to your heart, and those can't be replaced by anything. I hope you all enjoyed this story from me for the month of loving for February, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.